Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Now, as we do, following each and every Monday Night Raw, usually the morning after or the afternoon after or just the day after, we get your review, your analysis, your comments, your view of Monday Night Raw last night on Netflix. Was it a good show? Was it a poor show? Was it a solid show? Was it a boring show? Was it invigorating? Was it exciting? Was it entertaining? What was Monday Night Raw to you, my audience, my subscribers, and most importantly, my channel members? And it's never been more important. It's never been more crucial to become a channel member or go to the pinned comment below the video right now and please donate to my GoFundMe, as it will help support and help me stay on continually on this website, The Brash and The Brazen. But we don't just typically rate Raw and SmackDown every week. Oh, 1 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. No. You see, we rate it by the weather. Was Raw hot? Was it sunny? Was it cloudy? Was it rainy? Was it a dread? What was Raw to you as it concerns the outside temperature? Again, was it fire? Was it cloudy? Was it rainy? Was it a thunderstorm, which would be really bad? Was it a tornado, which would be even more hellacious? To you, speaking about rating Monday Night Raw last night on Netflix, the Red Brand coming live from Providence, Rhode Island. Yes, the former Dunkin' Donut Center, the former Providence Civic Center. What to you was the moment of the night? What was the shock of the night, if there was any? What was the match of the night to you last night on Raw? What was the angle or storyline last night on Monday Night Raw? We are looking to score with all my viewers, all my fans, and all my subscribers, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanview, and we come up big when it matters most for all of you. Now, of course, we saw Goldberg. We saw an invasion by SmackDown's LA Knight. We're going to get into that big rumored report going out about the superstar himself, the future, hopefully, WWE champion LA Knight, which has put Seth Rollins' group on notice. It's all about revenge. It's all about retaliation. There's no doubt about that. But before we get into the big report, we have a lot to cover. We have a lot to get into. Remember, guys, it's so important to become a channel member and donate below in the pinned comment section of this video. I cannot stress to you the importance of donating to my GoFundMe to help support my future and leverage my right on this website to the delight of each and every one of you. In a rumored, shocking turn of events, WWE could be announcing the suspension of LA Knight following his unexpected invasion of Monday Night Raw last night on Netflix, the Red Brand. Fans are still reeling from the moment when Knight stormed the ring, disrupting the main event and delivering a powerful message to Seth Rollins and his group. Was this a calculated risk or a moment of pure impulsiveness? Let's break it down. LA Knight has built a reputation for being unapologetically bold and brash, kind of like Seanzviewent. I am always saying I'm brash and unapologetic. In his recent actions, LA Knight's recent actions on Raw amplified that persona to new heights. With the crowd roaring, he made his intentions to dominate the main roster and claim his place at the top of the industry. However, this stunt didn't land him in the spotlight for the right reasons. WWE officials, according to rumors and speculation online, have condemned Knight's actions, citing safety concerns and the importance of maintaining order in the ring. And as a result, there is speculation that Knight has been handed a suspension, leaving fans divided. Some cheer for his audacity, while others question if these actions were worth the consequences. This brings us to the question, what's next for LA Knight, the megastar? Will he return with a vengeance, or will this suspension hinder his rise in WWE? One thing is for sure, his absence will be felt and the storyline implications are vast. As always, the world of professional wrestling is unpredictable and we can't wait to see how this drama unfolds. Comment below with your thoughts on LA Knight's possible suspension. Was it justified? Was it vilified? How do you see this impacting the future, in his future in WWE? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the latest updates in WWE and more to this that's rocking us this morning. LA Knight, one of WWE's most electrifying superstars in WWE, has been suspended, according to rumors, following an incident last night on Raw. This decision comes as a shock to fans and the wrestling community. Knight, known for his charismatic promos and in-ring prowess, has been a favorite for a while now, often drawing huge reactions from the crowd. The suspension reportedly stemmed from a violation of the policy of WWE, a serious matter that underscores the company's commitment to its health and safety of performers. While details are still emerging, this could have significant implications for Knight's career trajectory on the ongoing storylines in WWE. Fans are left wondering how this will affect his momentum and the potential rivalries that he is building upon. As we await further updates, one thing is clear: LA Knight's absence will be felt, and the landscape of WWE will undoubtedly shift in his absence if indeed he is suspended from the Red brand. Now, he can't be suspended as a Raw star because, quite frankly, he's a SmackDown star. Now, there's been a lot of rumors and speculation that this would be the way to get LA Knight onto Raw. So, all right, we suspend LA Knight from SmackDown. We bring him in as a Raw superstar. That way, he really doesn't miss any time. That way, he doesn't miss a show. That's why he's always wrestling. That's why he's still in storylines. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on LA Knight. Yeah. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we got some breaking news coming in. This is why we do multiple videos a day. Legal. Vince McMahon has been rocked by a new legal twist. There has been a major update in the legal situation involving Janelle Grant, WWE, and Vince McMahon. On July 7th, a Connecticut judge ruled in favor of Grant's request to begin digging into medical records tied to her time at Dr. Colin Colker's clinic, Peak Wellness. The decision comes as part of a separate court matter in Connecticut where Grant has filed a petition to access documents before formally launching a case. The judge's ruling now allows both sides to submit proposals on how they want the schedule for the process to play out. Grant has accused Dr. Colker in his clinic of playing a role in what she says was abuse, claiming she was given unapproved treatments that allowed Vince McMahon to have control over her. Her lawyers have said that clinic hasn't fully turned over her medical records, which is what led to this legal action in the first place. Just last month, Grant's legal team also went after McMahon and WWE for a wide range of documents, including messages between McMahon and Colker. So far, that's part of a much larger federal lawsuit that is still in progress. In that separate case, McMahon and WWE are trying to stop the discovery process altogether. They argue that Grant's requests are too broad and basically amount to a fishing expedition. A federal judge hasn't ruled on that as of yet. While the Connecticut ruling doesn't directly affect the federal case, it's still an important step for Grant and her lawyers as they try to gather more evidence. Also, Paul Heyman's new nickname revealed under the banner of WWE. With Vince McMahon being rocked by a new legal twist, you got to wonder what will be the response, what will be the answer from that team. Karrion Kross actually, surprisingly and shockingly, outsold 3 major WWE names in the month of June. Karrion Kross has proven to be a powerhouse, not just in the ring, but behind the scenes. As his merchandise table, according to WrestleNomics, Kross's String Them Up t-shirt captured the number 2 spot in WWE's merchandise rankings for June of 2025. The striking design reflects Kross's dark persona and has clearly connected with fans, propelling it past products from some of WWE's biggest hitters like WWE Champion John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes over the past month, which is a testament to his growing popularity and the strong reputation of Karrion Kross's current character development. On last night's Raw, Karrion Kross attacked Sami Zayn, and there was a loud "We want Kross" from the over 10,000 fans in attendance, and you can watch it below. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on one Karrion Kross. Major spoiler. Now, we don't usually do spoilers here, but this is as it concerns rumors, news, and speculation and storylines in the WWE. So it's not a spoiler as it concerns spoiling Raw, SmackDown, or a PLE. According to Body Slam, WWE is mapping out a scenario where Breakker eventually turns against Seth Rollins. While there's no timeline locked in yet, the move isn't expected to happen anytime soon. Instead, expect a massive match between Braun Breakker and Seth Rollins at next year's WrestleMania extravaganza, because that is the end game. That is ultimately the end goal. WWE management sees enormous potential in Breakker, who has impressed fans and executives alike with his powerful in-ring style and natural charisma. The long-term plan to pit him against an established star like Rollins suggests that WWE is growing Breakker for a sustained run at the top of the card, and Braun Breakker is is projected to be the next WrestleMania main eventer for the next 10 to 15 years in WWE. Yes, you heard that right. Braun Breaker will be a constant in the main event of all PLEs and WWE WrestleManias. I'd do it tomorrow. This according to Bobby Lashley, who says he would take on a boxing match with Jake Paul and he would do it tomorrow. WWE are planning a massive heel turn for popular NXT star, that being one Blake Monroe. We touched on that yesterday. The updated card for Evolution 2 has been leaked online, and Goldberg attacks Gunther last night on Raw. And yes, guys, yes, it was a rumor. You know, some people were thinking it was only speculation and gossip. They were hoping it was a lie, but no, it is true. Former SmackDown GM Teddy Long's son has passed away. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming down the pike of the brash and the brazen. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's Southern California home burglarized while they were away for WWE RAW. MJF calls out Hulk Hogan for ruining wrestler's image in Hollywood. Charlotte Flair admits that she was devastated by Tiffany Stratton's 0-3 at Marriage Line. Nikki Bella says that Evolution 2 win could launch a long-term comeback for her under the bright lights of World Wrestling Entertainment. Nikki Bella plans to put Liv Morgan in her place once she returns from injury. Also, MJF says that WWE's attempt to stomp out AEW is smart business practice. Charlotte Flair reveals that she was actually body shamed by thousands after returning from COVID. After the COVID era. Charlotte Flair says that she won't pretend the Four Horsemen are still friends. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are now getting a first look at the AEW All in Texas stage construction at Globe Life Field, which you can check out online. Toni Storm rejects greatest women's match ever label for All in Texas bout. Steve Blackman addresses a potential WWE return after nearly 20 years. Who all remembers the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, during the Attitude Era, the hardcore title era? WWE being accused of piping in Goldberg chants during last night's Raw from Providence, Rhode Island on Netflix. However, from fans that were there live, from fans that were actually there in person, said the cheers in the Goldberg chants were indeed real. It was natural. It was organic. The crowd was thunderous to see Bill Goldberg in a WWE ring once again. We all heard that Nikki Bella's role at WWE Evolution 2 will be part of a monumental battle royal where the winner will receive a #1 contender shot for the WWE Women's Championship, and it will happen down the road. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, LA Knight admits, if he is indeed suspended, that he could be politicked out of his spot in WWE. Maybe this will be one of the ways that LA Knight is politicked right out of the WWE. LA Knight admits that, and it came from LA Knight's mouth himself. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback on all of that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Scott Steiner drops a Steiner math tweet after Braun Breaker destroys Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn will be out of action indefinitely following the attack, the gruesome attack, by Braun Breaker and Karrion Kross. WWE reunites former champions for Evolution title match during the 7-7 Raw. WWE's SummerSlam comedy show promotion faces fan backlash online. WWE star comments on being politicked out of spots. And again, that could very well be the megastar himself, the future WWE champion, LA Knight. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it all happens. This is the formula. We do it multiple times a day. We do it hourly. We do it around the clock because we actually give a damn about the viewers, the fans, subscribers. Agree or disagree, this is the show for you. And Seanzviewent Entertainment ain't going to stop for a damn soul, because if it's not brash, well, then it's absolute trash. Subscribe.